I have the time to do what I love doing, and that is basically gardening and telling my husband what to do. So if you have that opportunity in life to be the boss of your husband, right? So that is my life as a digital business owner. Oh wow, that's a lot of apples. Hi everyone, look at this. Although they got bugs inside it, but that's okay. We're just gonna. My gosh, it smells so good. We're just gonna choose the good ones of this apple in here. Wow, there's a lot of apple, guy. We got one big wagon in here. I will try to extend the life of this apple for as long as I can. Honestly, this will last about 7 days in the refrigerator fresh. And then the dried one, they will last about more than a year. Hi everyone, so we are basically completed our drying process and all of them are finally done. We are finally done, guys. So our next step is basically putting this in a jar. Unfortunately, I don't have in people that does this one as part of their living, they do have those kind of vacuum to vacuum the jar, but I don't have a vacuum, so I'm okay with this. We'll do our best. So now let's put this one in a jar. So I just want to show also to you how good and beautiful they are. Look at that, guys. All right, look at that. So this is so gorgeous. Look at that. How gorgeous is that? So what we have to do now is basically to put this in a jar. So we're gonna jar them. We're gonna put this one as a good presence there. So I put this in a jar and I will just basically prepare this one for giving away presents to a lot of people. It's a lot of people to get this one. Just do it nicely. So it's just gonna jar them. So they are so beautiful, guys, and it smells so good in here in this room right now. So this is what it is when you know it's already ready. It will be something that you can bend and it clack up this one. Yes, that's so crunchy. Something that you can bend, and that means that's it. So definitely there is no water there anymore. There's no juice, so it can last longer. Okay, so that is. So something even it's a floppy like this, it's also good. But I will put this one in area where I can consume it first. So I will this one is my first one because it's a little bit still juicy. So I will put this one in a container that I will consume first. So I put that one there. So I'm separating the one that is juicy on it because that can potentially get they may get rotten quickly, and I don't want to mix that one with things that's already really dry. The really dry one, they can last longer. This gonna last me more than a year for this. But in my experience, really, it doesn't really last me more than a year. Oh yes, I did. Look at the grapes that I have used in my yesterday and the cake that I used. Those are about more than a year. That's more than a year because I processed them last year, and this year I don't have any raisins to process, unfortunately. But yeah, that was more than a year, few months more than a year. So this, how beautiful is this, eh? Isn't it gorgeous? This is so gorgeous. Look at this. Look at that. Look at those colors, right? So these are all cinnamon, lemon, and salt. So yes, there's a bars of taste in here. It's so good. So here we are, guys. We are on our last pieces of canning it, putting them in a container. And so these big ones will be just for my kitchen so that people can just eat whenever they want it. So that's this big one, and the rest of this, they can be I have one that I will cover it with this plastic one so that this one I can just, whenever I can go out, I can just put this one in my bag for my snacking when I go outside. And then the rest, some of these are for giving away. It will be just like this, right? So it will be for giving away for like this, just a good hostess gift or just friends. When I go meet a friend, then I can give this one to my friend when I meet them. So this is it, guys. Can you imagine that? I have about 3 big containers earlier, 3 big, a 1/2 full wagon of apples, or 3 big bowl of apples. And this is basically all I have managed to produce of all that. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 14 plus this, which is equivalent to 15, about 16 of these jars that I was able to made out of those half full wagon of apples on dehydrating it. So what I love in dehydrating is that it doesn't occupy my freezer, because at harvest season now, my freezer is actually full, and I still have kiwi, and I still have eggplants, and I still have peppers to harvest in the next few weeks. So our next project is peppers. So our next project after collecting these apples will be peppers. Peppers are something that we're gonna do ferment. So next time you're gonna see me working on fermentation. So this is so good, guys, and I have been actually already eating these these dried apples since last night and this morning and just now as well. So I am full of yummy lemon, salty, cinnamon, dried apple, and it is gorgeous. Ta-da! Look at that. Perfect circles. So this is my life as a digital business owner, guys, and I am loving it. I am loving my new life. I have a lot of time to do what I love doing, and that is something beyond expectations of owning an online digital business. That is what a self-employed can have. This is what my digital business was able to give me: time, freedom, and my own decision making, whatever I want to do on my own time, wherever I am, that I can do my business on the side, that at the same time I now have the time to enjoy what I like to do. And this is it. I hope that I can help you also start your online digital business so that you can take control of your time and decision making. Sign in on my website at www.startwithregina.com. We'll see you there.